Welcome to the Bus Tour, a journey celebrating 44 mural artists and the United Nations 17 Sustainable Development Goals. The tour showcases a mural route stretching over a mile within the lively downtown area.
Local and international cultures fuse in gigantic murals, highlighting calls to action, alongside some of the largest sculptures by activists, humanitarians, and artistic creators dedicated to driving change across the planet.
When we start with our first artist, with The Return by Alex Arzu and Emmanuel Jares. This aligns with United Nations Sustainable Development Goal 16, Peace and Justice. The Return is a replica of John Biggers, and it's a famous painting serving as a powerful reminder of the role mentors and educators play in guiding young individuals towards a better future. And now we have When Tomorrow Comes by Betts. And When Tomorrow Comes was inspired by UN Sustainable Development Goal 11, focused on making cities safe, resilient, and sustainable.
Now, the next mural is Books and Freedom by Deface. It is inspired by the United Nations Sustainability Development Goals 4 and Goal 16, Target 10, ensuring inclusive and equitable quality education and the protection of fundamental freedoms. This powerful piece focuses on the critical role that books play in the freedom of speech. Now, Trice, the next mural is Harmony by Mr. Super A. This is inspired by the United Nations Sustainable Development Goal 4 and 13, focusing on quality education and the urgency of climate change. Harmony pays tribute to the youth changemakers who are now leading the conversation on climate change around the world.
That is incredible, Eric. And so our next mural is City of All Energies by Mr. D. 1987 and Romain Fourcroy. And this supports UN Sustainable Development Goal 7. This ensures access to affordable modern energy for all. And this artwork celebrates Houston as an energetic city and is inspired by the unstoppable energy of its welcoming community. And the next one, Eric, is Soccer Adventures by Dragon 76. And this is inspired by multiple UN Sustainable Development Goals, including 3, 4, and 5, promoting good health, ensuring quality education, and achieving gender equality.
And the next mural is Child Friendly World by Detour. Now, this showcases Houston's commitment to creating safe, child-friendly communities, inspired by multiple UN Sustainable Development Goals, including 1, 2, 3, and 4, emphasizing eradicating poverty, ending hunger, and promoting good health and ensuring quality education. Now, Trice, this next mural is one of my favorites, and it's Birds of No Nation by Shamsia Hassani. Now, this is a call to compassion and peace, supporting the achievement of United Nations Sustainable Development Goals 10 and 16. And these are focused on reducing inequalities and promoting peaceful, inclusive societies. This mural depicts Afghans who migrate, losing their nationality and belonging, while this mural captures their extraordinary resilience.
So for our next set of murals, Song of the Drinking Gourds and The Stream Crosses the Path by John Biggers, both aligned to United Nations Sustainable Goal 11, which emphasizes making cities more inclusive, safer, resilient, and more sustainable, all while promoting cultural heritage and social cohesion. And our next mural, Eric, is around Aim for Change. By Gonzo 247. And Aim for Change promotes a peaceful society and reducing violence, which is aligned to UN Sustainable Development Goal 16, emphasizing the importance of embracing change and promoting peace, and serves as a powerful reminder to end gun violence. And this next mural, Icarus, by Judith Delu, is inspired by UN Sustainable Development Goal 12, which is all around responsible consumption and production. And it highlights the impact of fashion driven by consumerism and social media on the environment and labor.
Wow, Trice, I remember reading a story about Icarus when I was in school, so that's pretty cool. Now, the next mural is Hope of a Greener Future by Carlos Alberto. The Hope of a Greener Future mural supports the United Nations Sustainable Development Goal 7 on affordable and clean energy. This piece highlights the crucial role of green energies in creating a sustainable future where technology harmonizes with nature.
Yes.
Now, Trice, the next mural is Loving Houston by Emily Dang. This aligns with UN Sustainable Development Goal 15, Life on Land, which promotes the protection and sustainable use of terrestrial ecosystems while emphasizing the importance of preserving our natural world. Now, speaking of ecosystems, Ecosystem Restoration by Martin Rahn aligns with UN Sustainability Goal 15, just like the last one, Life on Land, and depicts an African-American woman's hand holding a live oak tree branch, inviting us to grow more trees in neighborhoods that need them most.
Oh, I love that. The next mural is Assiduity by Smug, and this supports the UN Sustainable Development Goal 1, No Poverty.
That's a
By
great
highlighting the nature of low-wage occupations, this mural aims to raise awareness about the importance of lifting people out of poverty to achieve a more equitable society. And the next one, Eric, is Elevation by Mr. Sense. And this supports the UN Sustainable Development Goal 8, and that's on sustainable economic growth, highlighting women like me in entrepreneurship, showcasing a young African-American woman gazing upwards with her head full of ambition, drive, and success.
Man, that's awesome. Now, Trice, you know this next one is near and dear to me. Legacy by Samson Bimbo. Now, this supports UN Sustainability Development Goal 17, emphasizing global partnerships for sustainable development. This piece is a reflection of the critical mandate for us to provide a sustainable planet for future generations. Now, I know this next one is big for you because you talk about it all the time. Innovation for All by W3R3 on 3.
Isn't that an awesome name?
Yes, great name. It's inspired by UN Sustainable Goal 9, which focuses on building resilient infrastructure while promoting inclusive and sustainable industrialization. Now, the next one goes along with everything that we've been talking about this whole time, which is Empowered by Audrey DeRosio. This aligns with UN Sustainable Development Goal 8, Decent Work and Economic Growth, highlighting the work of Houston's Women's Commission, which aims to advance equality and equity for women in the city of Houston.
Yes, and that is amazing. Our next mural, The Strongest of Us by Hera. This is inspired by UN Sustainable Development Goal 2, which focuses on ending hunger and achieving food security. The next one is Women's Freedom of Choice by Icy and Sot, and this is actually inspired by UN Sustainable Development Goal 5. And it emphasizes the importance of equal rights and opportunities for women globally.
Yes.
And this artwork depicts a woman dreaming of her basic right to freedom of choice while birds fly freely around her, symbolizing the spirit of resilience and hope.
That's awesome.
And our next mural, Healthy Aging by Ernest Zakharevic. And this supports UN Sustainable Development Goal 3, which aims to ensure healthy lives and promote well-being for all. And this artwork emphasizes the importance of intergenerational support and highlights the importance of family bonds, Eric, across generations.
Wow, that's awesome. Now, Trice, this next one is really cool, and it's called Reaching Up by Giselle Oviedo. It's inspired by UN Sustainable Development Goals 4, 10, and 15, focused on equitable quality education and reducing inequality within and among countries. The multiple hands symbolize unity and diversity, reflecting the collaborative efforts needed for a sustainable future. Now, Trice, the next mural is Digital Citizen by Vinny Graffiti. This supports UN Sustainable Development Goals 4 and 16, ensuring inclusive and equitable quality education and promotes peaceful and inclusive societies. Digital Citizen raises awareness of cyberbullying.
Oh, wow, that's important. The next mural, Inexorable by Nomad Clan. And this mural supports the LGBTQ community and is inspired by UN's Development Goal 10, which aims to reduce inequality within and among countries, ensuring no one is left behind. And the next mural, Keep Your Eye on the Road by Mr. D 1987. And this supports UN Sustainable Development Goal 3 and 11. And this promotes healthy lives and sustainable cities. Now, by highlighting the potential consequences of good and bad decisions on the road, this artwork aims to create cultures of vigilance and responsibility.
Now, the next mural, Illumination by Emmanuel Jars, supports UN Sustainable Development Goal 11. This mural emphasizes the importance of creating vibrant, livable urban environments that foster community engagement, cultural expression, and a sense of belonging for all residents. And this ties directly with this next one, which is Unity by Alex Arzu. This mural aligns with the multiple UN Sustainable Development Goals, including 4, 5, and 10, ensuring quality education, achieving gender equality, and reducing inequalities across the board. Unity celebrates cultural heritage and emphasizes the importance of equality and community resilience.
Unity indeed. And this next mural, Past Dado by X, supports Development Goal 3, which emphasizes the importance of ensuring healthy lives for all ages. And this mural is about sports as a powerful tool to unite people and trigger change while strengthening social ties and developing solidarity. And this next mural, Eric, is The Meeting by AEC Intrasini Kazki. And this supports UN Sustainable Development Goal 16, all around peace and inclusive societies. This emphasizes the importance of peace and justice, particularly in context of the war in Ukraine and its impact on families and individuals.
Wow, that's super important. Now, this next mural, Accra Floods by Mo Awudu, supports UN Sustainable Development Goal 13, which aims to combat climate change and its impact. This mural emphasizes the importance of addressing climate change, highlighting the increasing frequency and severity of extreme weather events. Now, the fifth element by Vasold aligns with UN Sustainable Development Goal 11 and highlights the importance of education and equality, creating sustainable development, inspiring communities to value learning and innovation as keys to reducing inequalities and building inclusive cities. Child Labor by Hope Hare aligns with UN Sustainable Development Goal 8, which promotes inclusive and sustainable economic growth and productive employment for all. By raising awareness of the plight of child workers, the Child Labor mural encourages communities and policymakers to prioritize children's rights and education.
Yes. And so these next three are all from Victor Ashe. The first one is Justice for All, aligning to Development Goals 5 and 10. And this focuses on global equity and justice for all, depicting a powerful scene that symbolizes the fight for justice and equality. And then there's Lady Justice. This one aligns also with 5 and 10. And this is all on women empowerment and girl empowerment and reducing inequality, and serves as a powerful call to action to justice and equality for women. And finally, the human rights. And so this one is all around Sustainable Development Goals 16 and 8, which focuses on promoting peace and ending human trafficking. And this striking artwork encourages collective action to protect human rights and ensure safety for all.
Wow. Now, Sharing the World by Anna Marietta aligns with UN Sustainable Development Goal 16, promoting peaceful and inclusive societies by depicting a harmonious coexistence among diverse creatures. So now, The mural Quality Education for All by Berlin aligns with UN Sustainable Development Goal 4, which promotes equitable quality education for all. This mural encourages communities to reflect on the role of education in empowering individuals and building stronger, more resilient societies.
Oh, yes. And the next one, The Ocean, Our Teacher, Our Healer,
I really like this
by Ricky Lee Gordon. And this aligns with UN Sustainable Development Goal 14 and focuses on conserving the ocean, seas, and marine resources, raising awareness for marine conservation. And this mural encourages our collective efforts to preserve the ocean for future generations to ensure a sustainable, healthy planet. And our next mural, La Shamana by Lula Gose. And this supports UN Sustainable Development Goal 5. And again, this focuses on women and girl empowerment and encourages collective action to safeguard biodiversity, promote sustainable practices, and ensure a healthy planet for all. And this next one, King of the Road by Case McLean, aligns with UN Sustainable Development Goal 10, all focused on reducing inequality within and among countries all over the world. And next we have Zero Hunger, this mural by Dragon 76, in collaboration with the UN World Hunger Program in USA and Street Art for Mankind. And Zero Hunger mural, it aligns with the UN Sustainable Goal 2, which is aimed at ending and eradicating hunger. And by raising this awareness of the issues surrounding hunger, this special artwork encourages us to support sustainable agricultural practices.
Now, the Houston collection by Mantra is really cool. It represents all 17 Sustainable Development Goals. Isn't that awesome? And the last mural is We All Wear the Mask, but How Long Will It Last? By Luis Masai Michel. And this supports UN Sustainability Goal 6, which emphasizes the importance of water conservation and the need to protect natural water sources.
And so as we wrap this up, we thank you all for joining the bus tour exploring these transformative murals inspired by the United Nations 17 Sustainable Development Goals. We salute this incredible community of artists, sponsors, and supporters. And together, we've shown how art can drive real change and connect us all. Let's keep creating, let's keep innovating and collaborating to make a better, more inclusive world.